everybody, it's Emily. I've never done a voiceover before, so this will be kind of interesting. Today I'm building this TUDOR home. I started it and I thought it was gonna be kind of small. As you can see, it's like only one story at the moment, but it gets pretty big by the end of it. It's a 4-bedroom, 3-bath house. All the bathrooms are full bathrooms, which is really cool. This is built in Windenburg. I don't remember the name of the lot, but it's the one that the starter home in Windenburg is on, kind of over by like the Fires house, which is cool. So yeah, I struggled a little bit with this just because I usually don't build TUDORs very often. They're like my favorite kind of home in real life, but I don't build them very often in The Sims. I'm usually doing kind of just suburban builds or little cabins or something, and I really like tiny homes too. So this is kind of out of my element, but it's fun. Anyway, yeah, so I'm building this little bump out here. I just want to make it a little bit more interesting. And I haven't put the second floor on yet, but there goes the chimney. But yeah, anyway, I hope everyone's winter break is going well. If you're a student, if you're not, then I hope you're having a good winter and staying safe. Keep your masks on and stuff. Yeah, it's really good. But yeah, I don't really know what to say, because I'm just building the outside right now. I did do quite a bit of landscaping on this, which you'll see later, and I cut out a lot of it too because this video was so long. It was the longest thing ever, so I had to cut out a lot. I'm also not good at editing yet, so a lot of this is probably really choppy, but I think it is fun anyway. I have 2 other builds on my channel, so you can go check those out. They don't have voiceover on them because I was not confident enough to do that. I'm still not, but I think it's a good thing to try. But yeah, those are really cute. They're a lot smaller than this one, so this is a little bit different for me. Also roofing. This build like really helped me with my roofing skills. Even though the roofs aren't even that complicated, I still learned a lot while I was doing it, especially those little curvy roofs. I didn't know that you had to do like Shift C to get the 2, like when you're making a roof and you don't click Shift C just normally, there's like 1 ball that helps you do the curvature, but if you press Shift C you'll get 2, so then you can make more complicated curves. So if you ever want to do that, that's a good little tip. Also, the back porch here is really cute, but I'm kind of mad. I kind of wish I would have put it on the other side, because as you'll see later, there's a little pathway that leads from the front of the house to the back of the house, and if you're looking at the house straight on, it goes around the right side, so it's kind of weird because you have to go all the way around, and because it's such a small lot, because it's such a small lot, I couldn't put a fence around the entire thing because there would only be 1 square of room to walk between the fence and that back bump out right there, so that was kind of frustrating. But anyway, okay, now we're going upstairs. We're doing some floor planning here. The upstairs is pretty small. There's just like a tiny little landing, and then there's 3 bedrooms up there. There's a bedroom for parents on the left. They have their own ensuite in like the turret. It's kind of a round, weird bathroom, but it's cute. And then there's a room for a teenager and a room for a child. I pictured it being a teen girl and then a little boy, but obviously you can do whatever you want. Go edit this or whatever. It is on the gallery. My gallery name is IndieCat18. I'll link it below so you can go look at it. Anyway, yeah, so we're in the entryway right now. I just wanted to have like a little sitting area where you could put on your shoes and stuff like that. It's pretty sweet. It's cute. I also really like that chair I used. I think it's base game, but it's really cute. Also, these tiles are my favorite tiles in the entire game, and they came with that base game update maybe last year. I don't really remember. But yeah, they came with that base game update, and it's so cute. I'm obsessed with them. I'm obsessed with every single swatch of those tiles, but I think that blue one is my favorite. I also really like the what are they called? The arches I'm using are also, I might be lying, but I think they might have come in the same patch. Maybe I'm lying. I don't remember. But those are base game as well, which is really cool. This is by no means a limited pack build. I used everything I have, but yeah, I love those items. I think they're really cute. And then I have like a little signature whenever I make a house, and I put a fridge. I mean, I put a fridge in every house. That was kind of stupid, but I always put that specific plant and those cookbooks up there in like the same position every single time because I'm boring, but it's fine. Yeah, okay, also all of the bathrooms in this house are furnished exactly the same, so I only showed the furnishing of this bathroom because they're all basically exactly the same, so there's really no point in doing all of them and making this video even longer than it already is, which is so long. Anyway, okay, so this is like this little entry room way thing. I didn't really know what to do with it, so I put that little hutch. It came with Get Together, so cute. And then I'm using my favorite rug from Seasons, so good. That's like really, really helpful for any kind of hallway you have. And I tried to keep it pretty authentic to what a real Tudor house would be like, because Tudors and Victorians as well, older house styles tend to have more closed off living, so there's like a different room for everything, because back in the day they didn't have central heating, so it was a lot easier to keep rooms warm if it's not open plan. Excuse me. So I try to keep that kind of authentic keep the rooms pretty small. Here I'm just building a little shelf under this mirror. I love that little plant, it's so cute. I size it down eventually because it's clipping into the mirror and I didn't like it. But yeah. Oh, also, okay, that little red shelf I'm using is custom content, but you delete it and then it doesn't show up as custom content in your builds or anything. But it's called the OMSP shelf. I'll also link that below, but it's really, really helpful for when you're doing any kind of custom shelving, or if you're pressing Shift 9 like to lift something up, but it's not snapping to the right place. That shelf is really helpful, so you can put anything on it, raise it to any height, and that's really cool if you're somebody who uses a lot of clutter in your builds. We're now in the guest bedroom. I assumed this would be for a grandparent, for a grandma. I use a lot of nifty knitting stuff in here. I didn't put in a rocking chair. I really should have put in a rocking chair. That's like so cute. But yeah, I love it. I love this bed. It's so, so sweet. I like the one with the Starry Night swatch as well. That's really, really cool. But I love this yellow bed. I use it a lot, even though it's kind of busy, but I love it. It's just so cute. Oh, never mind. I got rid of it. Sorry, I forgot. No, I like that, rug is so cute. So I guess I switched out the bed for a rug I liked. Anyway, also that Seasons bed this one is actually my favorite bed in the game, because I like low beds, and I also like how simple this is. I think there's a lot of like really busy beds in the game, and like I said, I like some of them are so fun, but it's nice to have a basic bed. It's really cool. But anyway, yeah, so I put this what's it called, like chest of drawers or dresser in here. That's from Get Together. There's a lot of Get Together in here. Obviously it's a Tudor I'm building in Windenburg, like there's a lot of Get Together. But yeah, I'm cluttering that up. I put that cute little sock picture that came with Tiny Living. I love that. And yeah, there's a little knitting basket so your grandma can knit. I put a bunch of nifty knitting stuff in here once I decided that it was going to be a grandma. You could tell the second I decided. Anyway, okay, we're moving into the living room now. I couldn't really figure out what fireplace to go for a minute, but I went with that one. And then I knew that like this spot right here would be perfect for one of these corner couches, but eventually that goes away, and I put in that cute item. It's like plants. It's like a couple of plants. It came with Snowy Escape, and it's straight up my new favorite item. It is the perfect item to fill spaces that you don't know what to do with. It's incredible. So that goes in that nook eventually. Yeah, and then I'm just using these little base game. I think they're base game. Maybe they're Get Together. I think they're base game. I'm gonna go with that. These base game couches. I went with green. I know it's not everyone's favorite, but I just think I really, really like the way that the green looks with that swatch of wood, and so I knew that I could match it pretty well. There are a lot of different wood tones in this, and I'm not really somebody who cares too much about that, but some people get really annoyed but I'm not one of those. So I kind of like it. I think it looks a little bit more realistic, because not everyone has like the exact same wood tone of like everything in their house, you know. It's kind of expensive. It's kind of crazy. Anyway, yes, I'm putting some clutter on here. I opened up the debug menu and grabbed a remote because I thought that was cute. And I'm gonna use the OMSP shelf to put that little plant on top of the magazines. So cute. Oh my gosh. Also, what else do I do here? I don't even remember, to be honest. Oh, I put that plant. I love that plant. That's a cute plant. My favorite plant, though, which I think everyone's favorite plant is this, but it's the dine out plant with the big pretty leaves. I love that. I think I put that in the parents' room eventually. But ooh, I paused a lot right here. I don't know what's going on. Oh, okay, never mind. Anyway, so yeah, I put a little rug by the back door. Yeah, there's that snowy escape item. Love it. And then also, okay, so I use these bookshelves so much because they fill space really well, but I never noticed they had all those empty shelves on them, which is kind of annoying. So I added some stuff. I had that little llama that you can, I think it comes if you do the ignore gameplay unlocks entitlement thing. And I imagine maybe like the grandma made that. There, I put a little radio so I can dance or whatever. And then, ooh, that was dizzy. Right here we're gonna go and make an office. I didn't really know what to do with this front room. Originally, I was going to have it be another bedroom, but I decided to make it an office because that's a really useful thing to have in a house, especially when there's a lot of people and, you know, kids are going to want to play video games and whatever, so it's good to have that, just like gameplay wise. But yeah, anyway, I'm using my shelf, my favorite little shelf, to put stuff on like the top part of this desk. That's so annoying. I hate when things look like they would have slots so you could put things on them, but then they don't, and it's frustrating. But I have my little shelf, so it works out. It's totally fine. But yeah, anyway, I think over here I just put a little bookshelf and a plant. Oh, and the scouting board. Yeah, I love that. I think that's like such a good addition to the game. I love the scouting thing because it just helps your kids like raise their skills. It's great. And then I put that painting there. I love that, like that piece of art. It's so good. And there's one that is like the same shape as it, but it's like in a blue frame, and I really like that. I like putting those like on top of each other. Anyway, we're jumping outside and I skipped over some of the landscaping, like I said before, because there was just a lot of it. Yeah, so we're doing landscaping and jumping into the back here. I think back here I eventually just put a little table with an umbrella and a grill. I think that's it. It's a pretty simple backyard. Oh yeah, and then right up here I put that cute little plant thing that came with movie hangout stuff. I think that's an incredible stuff pack. I love it. I mean, I really like boho kind of stuff, so I would imagine that like people who like boho obviously love the movie hangout stuff pack, but I freaking love that pack. It's so cute. I think it was the first expansion pack that I like, or stuff pack that I bought when I got The Sims, because it was just, I just loved it. But yeah, anyway, so we're finishing up some landscaping here. I end up putting in some lavender on this side of the house. I didn't put any lavender anywhere else, so that was kind of weird. But I kind of use the same plants everywhere because it's easy. Oh, I love those like tall bushes right there. Oh, I use those all the time. Freaking love that plant. But yeah, see, I put the lavender here, but I didn't put it anywhere else, so I don't know. Maybe I'll go in there and add some more eventually. But yeah, so like there's a little table, so cute. And then I started to realize I didn't really have a lot of like kid activities. I ended up putting some stuff in the bedrooms. Oh, there's a little bike. But I realized I needed a swing set, so I did that. I have some little planter boxes, so cute. And then I think I add a couple more trees, and then I have this little garden spot that's like right in this bottom right corner, and I put a little like pergola and is that what it's called? I don't know what it's called. It's like a little, you'll see it, and a little bird bath. So cute. Yeah, there's like a little bit of pausing here because I was watching YouTube videos while I was making this, so I was like not paying attention. I was watching Curtis Connor, but anyway, what's new? Yeah, we're going through this. I decided to keep this in just because I think it's fun. I like watching people landscape. I know not everyone likes that, but I really like it. So I added this a little bit just because it was a really cute spot, and it's great. But yeah, I am really excited to be doing this voiceover because I've always wanted to do it, but I just never did. Oh, there's a little thing. What's it called? What is that thing called? I don't know. Whatever. Arch? Pergola? I don't know. But yeah, I'm excited to be doing this, but I'm a little bit nervous because I don't really know if it's gonna work. But we're gonna try. Anyway, yeah, okay, so we're here on the landing. I just add a picture and a plant. That's it. Super simple. And of course I use that Snowy Escape rug that I'm super obsessed with. It's really good. I added an extra window in here because I realized that the little kid only had one tiny window. I was like, oh, this poor kid. Yeah, okay, so I use this tiny living bed and I put it with the tiny living, what's it called? Bookshelf. And I think it's so cute. But this room has a lot of tiny living. I really went with that yellow and blue theme because I think it's pretty unisex, actually. I like yellow and blue. I think it's so sweet. But yeah, I was gonna put a curtain here, but it clipped with everything, so I didn't like it. But I think this kid room is so cute. I love the little void critters thing. I put a little void critter on like the baseboard. Oh, there's me putting lights in, jumping all around, always jumping around. Anyway, oh, I love that little cat thing. I know my first pet, is that from my first pet stuff? I don't know. I know everyone hates that pack, but if that is from that, which I think it is, maybe I'm lying. I don't know, whatever. I really like that little thing. So cute. And then I put a couple posters in here just to add some personality. Oh, I love the little void critter on the baseboard. So cute. I think I end up adding the block table, which is an item I never use because I think it's kind of chunky, but I like it. I like how it looked in here. So that's cool. I have not play tested this yet, so I'll go through and play test it, and things might be a little bit different when I play test it because I like to squish things in and make routing awful for my Sims, but it's okay. So yeah, I'm going into this teen girl's room. I put some nail polish in there. She also only had one window, but I eventually put that little one in there. I don't know if I filmed that, but yeah, her room moves around a lot. I cut out a lot of fiddling, and I'm still fiddling, you can see, but I cut out a lot of fiddling with items in her room. Yeah, that was the jump. I just cut it all out. But yeah, I put some little postcards on there. Love that. Yeah, this room is super pink and purple. I went all out with it because it's just so cute. There's so many good. Oh, look at that. Oh, I love that couch from Nifty Knitting. Yeah, see, I was gonna use that movie hangout thing, and then I was like, no, use a Nifty Knitting. I do wish I would have put another rug under it because it looks kind of plain, especially in the screenshots, which you'll see. But it's okay. It's super cute. And now we're moving into the parents' room. It's this god-awful green color. It's so bad, but I love it. Anyway, so whatever. I use the exact same dresser as in the grandma's room downstairs. Oh, yep, there's my dino plant. But I use the exact same dresser. I just put it in a darker swatch. Because it fit well. Originally I was thinking about putting a vanity over here, but I just felt like it was just too hard. Like I needed some soft stuff over here, so I put a little ottoman, whatever. And yeah, so now we're jumping into the screenshots. There it is. Oh, so cute. I love it. This is definitely one of the best builds I've done. I'm really, really, really proud of it. I think that's probably why I decided to do the voiceover. But yeah, these are some really cute screenshots. I'm so excited. Yeah, I love that base game chair. But yeah, anyway, thank you so much for watching. Sorry, this is probably the most awkward voiceover ever in the whole world. Probably really awful quality too, but there's a first for everything. So anyway, I'll let you enjoy the screenshots, but thank you so much for watching. Bye.